friends. Okay, it is Monday. Monday. Yeah. I am going to be doing a cook with me. I think that's going to entail this one. It's Monday. I'm doing my home blessing. 15 minutes each room. If it don't get done, it's tomorrow I'll get to it, right? That's the theory. And I'm trying to really think ahead. Next week is Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness. But it's just going to be me, Fat Man, and Carol Beth here on Thanksgiving Day. So I can just kind of relax about it. If you saw the Aldi haul, you saw that we scored a good deal on some pumpkin pies, which is Carol Beth's favorite. Batman wants apple, so I'm still in the process of. I do have some pie crust in the freezer. All I would need to do is get a can of apple pie filling. I think that might be the route we go. I just thought about that. That would be so much easier and cheaper. Yeah. I'm going to use that pie crust that I've got and just get some apple pie filling. Boom, apple pie. And even if he wants like the crumble top, that's easy enough. Butter, brown sugar, cinnamon, boom. You got it. Anywho, today, as far as a cook with me, it is 11:30ish. Yeah, 11:28, 11:30ish, if you will. Yeah, and I just decided to come to you from a different perspective. Yeah. Shake things up a little bit, you know what I mean? And to all our new subscribers, hey hon, how you doing? How's your mama and them? In a way, we're all related. We are all related. Yeah, I said it. That's right. Anywho, 11:30, and I'm already starting to prepare supper because it's going to be a crock pot meal. I love crock pot meals. I really do. I've got energy in the mornings. I've got a little bit more energy than usual today. I took an extra vitamin supplement that I had gotten. And also, the only thing I've had to eat today was one of those little Debbie Christmas trees. But that's between me, y'all, and the good Lord, okay? I'll keep that secret now. Shh, don't tell no one. A little Debbie Christmas tree. Why? Like Carol Beth said, it's a Christmas tree. Alright, we are doing a slow cooker meal, and it is the Six Sisters stuff. I will link, I don't think I linked it in yesterday's. I did talk about it. I think I talked about it. Maybe I didn't talk about it. I'm talking about it now, so I'll link it down below now. And to thank you to whoever said link your Etsy shop. I've been meaning to do that, and I thought it was like on there where I wouldn't have to keep doing it. Evidently I did not. I did not put it on there and like save it to the main thing. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me, because girl, I'm on the struggle bus. Especially today. I mean, the whole weekend. Well, y'all heard the saga of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday doesn't look like it's going to be much better. We're going to make it better. We are going to make it better. And to all you who has said that y'all couldn't understand how I could be so optimistic and so happy and joyful. And yeah, if you were to ask me right now, right this very second, and the nurses ask all the time, what's your pain level? Or do you have pain? Yes. What's the pain level? Rocking about a 6. That's all the time. That's even with the meds that I'm on. And I don't want anything stronger. Every once in a while, when it just gets so bad, I will ask for something a little bit stronger. Oh, let me go. My phone. It's going to probably be... Oh, yeah, it's in my... Alright, I'm back. Phone call. not an emergency phone call. And yes, I'm sticking it right there because I keep losing it. Earlier, I thought it's being contained by my bra. This is between me, you, and the good Lord again. Yeah, and I thought I'd put it back like where my bra strap would catch it. I did not. And I was talking to Fat Man, and all of a sudden my phone started sliding down, and it got caught by the waistband of my pants. And I couldn't help it. The first thing that came to my mind, yeah, even over the phone, you're trying to get in my pants. I'm sorry, I had to tell y'all, because it was just too funny. And I don't even think about him. He's like, for your memory to be so messed up, how can you just keep coming up with those little smart comments? I'm like, oh no. Maybe that was the one part of my brain that COVID did not touch. Anywho, and yeah, with this little curl right here, I do look like Lucille Ball. That's okay. I love Lucy. Yes, ma'am. Let's do this game. I'm Lucy. Y'all are Ethel. I'm just dragging y'all along to the crazy, right? Anywho, back to cook with me. Man, this is... it's taking a downhill slope already. I ain't even told you the ingredients. It'll be alright. It's Monday. Y'all need a good laugh. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Pain level 6. How could I be happy? And it's just, yeah, right now, my back, my lower back, they said it's sciatica, but it's due to where my pelvic bone is out of place, and it's pressing on those sciatic nerves. That's what's caused it. It's not just the pinched nerve, it's because my pelvic bone is wonky. So, I really need to start seeing the chiropractor to kind of get that back in place. I'm shocked. I've never had a doctor tell me to go to a chiropractor. Usually, if you mention chiropractor, they're like, no, don't let them touch you. This doctor actually said, and it was my... my rheumatologist. It was my rheumatologist that said that. So anywho, slow cook a cream of mushroom soup, y'all. Because I don't know. I don't know where I left off. I don't know where I started. Yeah, it's a thing. I kept insisting that Fat Man had gotten confused. Yeah, me blaming Fat Man for confusion. Rinsing out my slow cooker. I'm blaming him. It has nothing to do with me. He's confused. Man, a jury would never buy that one, would they? Okay. Cook with me. And I found a way to hang up my recipes where they're like right here. You know, I tried hanging up from my stove hood, and that did not work. So I got these metal, I was going to say metallic, these magnetic strips that hold my knives. And I just hung my recipe there, put a knife on each side, and then I found that little clip, so I'll put that there. But here's the recipe. I don't know. No, I can't. I will be linking it down below. It's the Six Sister Stuff Slow Cooker Creamy Chicken Noodle Soup. That's what we're making today. Or I claim to be making. Oh. Alright, seriously. And I adapted the recipe to what I had on hand. I think I told y'all that yesterday in my haul. Alright, it's calling for cream of chicken soup, cream of mushroom soup. I got those. Cream of mushroom. This is the one I got free. I guess I need to pull an older one, but I've already got it over here. This is the one I got free through the Ibotta app. If you used Ibotta, and you can get a free Thanksgiving dinner. We scored that turkey. We scored the sides. Yeah. If you do not have Ibotta, I will leave my affiliate. Is it an affiliate link? No, I'll leave my link. If you use my link, I get $10, which would be a big help. And then you will get, I forgot how much, you'll get a credit. I want to say it might be 10, maybe not. I don't remember. I know you get something. And then if you start referring people and use your link, you'll get $10 every time they use it. So I'll leave my link down below. And hopefully the free Thanksgiving's still going on. It's supposed to be going on through up until Thanksgiving, I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know more about the deadline, correct me. I know the cranberry sauce got pulled. You were going to get free cranberry sauce. And it got pulled, I don't know. I don't know why they pulled it. I don't know if it's they knew that they weren't going to have enough. Excuse me. Anywho, cream of chicken. Next up on the list is 5 cups of milk. Now, I don't want to use all my fresh milk. I just, you know, we use it so much for other things. So if I'm cooking and it calls for milk, evaporated milk, and I'm so glad I got all that from Aldi, and I know when I go back I'm going to have to get more. For those of you that wondered and are not sure, and I know at some point I measured it and told y'all, I forgot what I was cooking. You're going to learn. If you're new here, you're going to learn this don't quite work all the way. But that's okay. I'm laying the defense for my trial. I don't know what it's going to, I don't know what my trial is going to contain. But I've already got the defense worked out. Anywho, evaporated milk. A 12-ounce can is exactly 1.5 cups. Okay? 1.5 cups. So I pulled 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to be 3, 4.5. It's going to be 4.5 cups. I know it says 5, but this is richer than normal milk. I probably could get by with 2 and maybe a little can of water. Might try that. I don't want it to be too watery though. Alright, next up on the list, boneless, skinless chicken breast. And I have already pre-cooked chicken. This is some from a rotisserie chicken that we had. I just pulled off and froze. And then this is chicken that we had. I think it's chicken. Yeah, it's a rotisserie chicken that we had. So this would probably be my 3 cups. I might save this baggie then. Yeah, I think we'll use this one and just save the baggie. Anywho, moving on. So, seasoned salt, pepper, a 9-ounce bag of frozen mixed vegetables. These are the ones I got at Aldi, and I showed on my Aldi haul. It says 9 ounces. We're going to go with 12. If that's what the bag is. Like I said, we're substituting, y'all. And then egg noodles, 2 cups of egg noodles. And it doesn't say if they're cooked or not. Yeah, stir in uncooked egg noodles for the last 30 minutes of cooking time. I'm glad I went ahead and read the recipe. I would have thrown this on. I'm only going to use 2 cups of it though, so that's great. I'll have some left. If you remember, I said I debated about buying more, and I decided I would not. Oh, I forgot I was going to do the soup, and I knew that I had enough stroganoff. I bought that extra box, but I forgot that I needed it for the soup. I'm glad I had a bag. Yeah, and you can substitute with any kind of noodle. I mean, push comes to shove. If I didn't have egg noodles, I'd be popping some spaghetti. I've got ramen down there that Lord knows needs to be used. And that's typically how I do make my chicken noodle soup. I got stuck, y'all. And I'll show y'all that easy recipe one day too. But for today, we're going to do this 6 Sister stuff. Just, to me, this is more the elegant. It's got veggies in it. It's got the, you know, all the stuff. Alright, let's quit jabbing. Y'all need to quit talking. Alright, we are going to whisk together the soups and the milk in the slow cooker. Now, I am going to use, and I almost forgot. Hey, y'all, check my retina out. Don't I have pretty guys? I forgot that I've got these slow cooker liners. If you have a Sam's Club membership, you can order, like seriously, because these things are rockin' expensive. But Sam's Club has them, and you get 24. 24. And I want to say it was like 6 something. That is way cheaper than the grocery stores. Like, seriously. Let's see who's calling now. Oh, yeah. Hello? It's going to be about my vehicle warranty.
Hello. You have reached the Central Processing Center for IRS back tax.
I don't owe back taxes. And they said that they would never call you. If you ever get a phone call like that, you hang up. I almost didn't answer it, but I'm expecting a call from one of my one of my catheter nurses, and they have some wonky numbers. Anywho, hey, how y'all doing? Slow cooker liners from Sam's. Yes, you will not be disappointed. And I put them over here near my slow cooker, because if I did not, and I almost missed it just then, but it caught myself when it said stir in the slow cooker, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to line it. Just kind of smush it down in there. Now, because it's saying for you to mix it in the slow cooker, and I've got this liner in, I'm not going to mix it in my bowl, in my cooker. I'll get a bowl to do that, because I'm scared if I start stirring around to mix that stuff, I'll get a hole in that liner, and we don't want that. So, chalk in hand. Who does that? The chalk in hand. Oh, J. Morrell. I love her, y'all. If you don't follow J. Morrell Stewart, oh, and I forgot her actual YouTube thing. I forgot. I am going to move my liner to this, my crock pot insert to the side. We're marking this bowl. Alright, so I'm going to add the soups and the milk to this bowl. Okay, I've got all that mixed up. It's looking good. Looking very creamy. I'm kind of about how liquidy it is. But I know once it starts cooking, and once I add like the chicken and everything to it, it will, I'm sure, thicken up. And it's supposed to be a creamy soup. Not like a casserole. I always try to think of, that's not casserole texture. But soup is, you know, soup. Alright, and I did read down further below, this goes to, always read your recipe first. And it says, notes, any type of noodle will work in this recipe, including homemade. Now, I've never been as adventurous enough to make homemade noodles. I've had them before. When I went into Baltimore, and we went on up into Pennsylvania, into Amish country. I wanted to see Amish country. And we went to the Good and Plenty restaurant. Y'all let me know if you ever heard of it. But anywho, they had homemade noodles. And I was kind of like, wait a minute, there's nothing on these. I think it might have had, oh, I know it had butter. And like parsley or something was in it. But it was butter and noodles. And I thought, there's no Alfredo sauce. There's no spaghetti sauce. What are we supposed to do with this naked noodle? Y'all, I kid you not. That was the best thing Honey, my tongue slapped the back of my throat. It was so good. Yes, ma'am. That was some good stuff. Comment down below if you've ever made homemade noodles. I would love to know. And then let me know if you have. Also put in your comment, is it easy? Is it easy to do? Because I just picture it. Alright, here's what our liquid ingredients. This is that 4 cups of milk that made, no, 3 cups of milk. 3 cups of milk made 4.5. Yeah, I think I counted right. Anywho, I got 3 cans of evaporated milk in here. Can of cream of mushroom, can of cream of chicken. And this is what we're looking like. Now, we're going to add our actual chicken meat to this. And it says shredded. And remember, I got this out of the freezer. It's some from a rotisserie chicken. I want to say it was that last Costco chicken that Fat Man brought home. And I am just going to kind of like take a big chunk and I'm just kind of shredding it with my hands. I have washed my hands. Thank you for all those concerned. Oh, and Belinda, girl, we have been praying for you. And I'm assuming she wouldn't mind because she put it on her Facebook page. And then she put it on my page. So, if y'all could just say prayers for Belinda. She is in the hospital right now. Just pray that she's supposed to be able to get to come home tomorrow. So pray that is still true. Alright, I'm going to take this wing and I'm really going to, really going to get what I can off of him. I mean, that's good meat too. I do not add the skin. If I'm deboning one for like freezing for a recipe, I don't know why I didn't debone this one better. Oh, I know. We had put it in the refrigerator at first. And we wound up not eating them. So, before it got, I put it in the freezer. And I did not take the time. This is where it comes back to bite you in the boot. I did not take the time to debone like I should have. I digress. Anyway, if y'all could be praying for Belinda, that she gets to come home tomorrow and that she is doing well. She had a bout of E. coli. I don't know if she ever said where she got it from. Had not heard. I mean, if she said, I didn't get that. But anywho, she had a bad case of it. So if y'all could be praying for her, that would be awesome. I am proof that prayer works. Yes, ma'am. If it weren't for y'all praying, I would not be here. I would not be here. And I know that 100% in my heart. Y'all are the only reason why I stand here today rambling like a crazy woman. And y'all love every minute of it. And I love it too. Maybe not the crazy part, but y'all know. Y'all know. Alright, y'all do not want to stand here and watch me shred chicken. So you ain't gonna miss nothing. I'll be back as soon as I'm done. Look at all that chicken, y'all. And some of it's done, like, melted to the, sunk to the bottom. Melted to the bottom. Lord have mercy. But I got all that chicken. I mean, look at that. That was way more than 3 cups of chicken. Well, they were wanting 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts cooked and shredded. That is way more than 3. I mean, for real. And this is the, what do you call it? The carcass, the leftovers, the things. That's the bones. And like the cartilage and stuff that I can't give the puppies. And then there's the skin. And some like meat that just wasn't, had cartilage to it or something. Any skin or meat I could give to them. I put in that little bowl. So, sorry about the shaking. Y'all know how it goes. Alright, now it's asking for, move that out of the way. Alright, now it's asking for us, there we go, to add in the frozen veggies and our seasonings. So there goes the frozen veggies. Alright. I'm just going to kind of mix that in. Oh, doesn't that look good already? It actually looks like almost the filling for chicken pot pie. Like for real, doesn't it? I think it does. Alright, now it's calling for salt and pepper. Ooh, we don't want that side. We want just... I would rather have more pepper than salt. I mean, like, just preference and taste. Alright, I just did maybe a half a teaspoon. Well, that's a lot. Let's do a whole teaspoon. So there's another half. Alright, go mix that in. Alright, now it just says cover in, putting it, we were supposed to be mixing it in the slow cooker. I did not because of my liner. Now, cover and cook on low for 6 hours or high for 3. It's 12:15 now, so 1:15, 2:15, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do it on low for 6 hours and it will be ready by 6:15. So that is what I'm going to do. I was afraid I was going to have to do it on high for 3. And I really, to me, if you have the time and the opportunity to do it on low, I just like how it tastes being done on low. I don't know, that's just probably me being crazy, but there you go. And yeah, I am loving, this is the crock pot my sister gave me. It's an actual crock pot, but it has a timer. We want to select low. I've never used, well, no, I take that back. I was going to say I've never used the timer function on it, but I have. And it will go where it does the timer, and I think it kicked itself to warm. I want to say, whoa, uh-oh, sorry y'all. I'm going to have to pull away from that cabinet. Okay, I will just leave that and let the puppies look. It's just a little bit, see, it's just a little bit of scraplings that I couldn't dump down in there. I will take that skin and put in that for the pups. They will love it. Alright, lid goes on. We're going to do a timer. See, I can't never tell my, okay, I can never tell. So, we're going to just, hey Google, set timer 6 hours.
6 hours, and that's starting now.
Did y'all know y'all could do that? You can ask Google to set your timer. That's better than me trying to do this and fat fingers messing it up. Alright, so I'm gonna, and I did my little shopping in my pantry using this box to put all my canned goods and everything in. That way I made one trip over there and one trip over here. And then as I was opening them, I put the empty cans in that same box to take to the garbage. I'm also going to add these chicken carcasses. Ugh, I can't speak today. And I know I could use them for bone broth. I know that. I have done that before. And like froze the bone broth to use like in chicken pot pies and all that good stuff. I don't do that anymore. I know I should, but I'm happy to be here. If I can take an easy skip step, I'll take it easy, skip step. That's just the way I'm rolling right now. So, but that's going to be our creamy chicken noodle soup. And then I'm also going to make, for tonight, I think, well, we got that bread that we used for steak-'em sandwiches. I'll probably just use those. They're good. They're thick. Well, not too thick. They're those little steak buns that I gotten to go for, like I said, our steak-ums. But they are just perfect for like a dinner roll, or if you're doing a casserole or something and you just need bread to, you know, sop it up or something. This is the perfect little size. I only do one for each person. That's what it says. Serving size, one roll. Yeah, these are perfect for that. So I'll probably pull some of those out and wait till later in the week to do the, I'll show you the recipe. Oh, my infusion nurse sent it to me, that's right. From 12 Tomatoes Butter Swim Biscuits. They look like that. She showed me the step-by-step pictures, and oh my lord, y'all, that looked good. And it looks simple. One day this week I am going to make them. Hey, Carol Beth.
Hey.
Can you come say hey real quick?
Hi.
Her ride's fixing to come and take her to, well, she has to cross the street. She'll go, Carol Beth will walk across the street and go catch her ride. You call it the bus, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need a straw or something, baby? There's some plastic ones back there. You want a plastic one or a metal one?
This will do fine.
Okay. Metal will do fine, y'all.
You got somebody watching you.
Honey, I know it. She is like a Daryl Hall and John Oates song. She laughs like a tea kettle.
This is funny.
It is funny. What'd I say, Carol Beth?
About Foxy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, she's like a Daryl Hall and John Oates. Right?
Yup.
Yup. Alright, I'm going to do this up for the pups, and I'll be... Okay, I do have to say real quick, I know I never say anything quick. I do have to say real quick, these steak rolls, that's what they're called, French steak rolls. You get 24 of them for $3.98. That was the price I paid. These, seriously, and we pop them in the freezer. I'll take them out, take out what I need, put them back in the freezer. Once they freeze, they are not stuck or clumped together. I'll just take out the ones I need. We take out 3, typically, unless I know we're going to have leftovers, then I'll take out 6. 3 for that night, and then 3 for whenever we do leftovers. All that being said, these have lasted us. Well, now last night we did 2 apiece because that was the main meal, was the steak-ums. Y'all, seriously, not sponsored by Walmart, but hey, Walmart, if you'd like to, come on, Big Mama would help. Yeah. Anyhow, if y'all ever get a chance, order or go pick up in the bakery part the French steak rolls. They are perfect size. They aren't too thick. Yeah, and each one gets an individual little roll. I like them because they aren't huge. It's not doughy. It's very minimal, I guess you would say. Narrow. I don't know what you would call it. But one $3.98 pack would last you a whole month. Like, seriously. Yeah, so give them a try. Or if you have a fresh bakery thing from Walmart that you like, comment down below what's your favorite, like, roll or bakery item that you have found. Okay, on a side note, well, first, I did open, oh, I got something in my eye. I did open the lid to my crock pot and gave it a good stir. It is smelling so good in here. Look how, I was going to show y'all something else. Y'all got to see this first. Okay, hopefully it won't. It's going to steam up my lens. Look at that. The side's got a little kind of brown, but look. Look at that creamy goodness. Ooh, yum. And it will thicken up some once I add those noodles. Now remember, I add the noodles 30 minutes before it's done. And I've got my timer, sorry y'all, I've got my timer set. So, there you go. Is it still condensation? Y'all could copy my fingerprints maybe, who knows. Anywho, I got a wonderful package I've been waiting on. Hey girls, hey boys. My loaf pan, look at this, bigger than my head. Hey, that man. I had sat down, I know, look. I'm going to make banana.
That's a big one.
I love it. I love it. It will fit. I had to test it.
Big, yeah.
It'll make 18 loaves, little mini loaves. So basically I can do one batch and I'll be done for my bread baking.
Right.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Like I said, it's bigger than my head. And I did think what he thought when I opened the box. I'm like, oh crap, I've done ordered something that's not going to fit in my oven. It won't fit long ways, but it will fit wide ways. Does that make sense? Is wide ways a word? But no, I found it on Walmart actually. It is from Wilton. And it's the 18 loaf pans, little mini loaves. I wanted to do that. I sat down and I started coming up. Hold on one second. Chocolate. Pretzels. I had to write that down before I forgot. But I wrote down, I had to make a little holiday section in my planner. That's one good thing about having a ring bound. You can add sections as you see fit. I wrote every recipe that I want to make some, and then who all I want to give them to. That way I know how many batches I need to make. I'm going to pull a Grandma Olive situation. Grandma would seriously sit down like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, and she would plan out the Thanksgiving meal, which included all kinds of casseroles you have probably never heard of. Oyster casserole, asparagus casserole. You want to talk about some nasty stuff. No, you give me squash casserole, green bean casserole, corn pudding. I'm all in for that. But asparagus and then oysters, no. I love plain asparagus, but they poured some kind of crap on it, made it look like snot. Anywho, well that too, they used canned asparagus. I'm sorry, canned asparagus looks like boogers. Anywho, I pulled a her. She would always, like I said, 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, sit down, write out every kind of candy and cookie she wanted to make, and then write a list of like all of our teachers. Yeah, that's why when I was in 2nd grade, Miss Carter's like, you're Mrs. Olive's granddaughter. I'm like, yes, ma'am. And she was tickled to have me because she knew what was coming at Christmas. A box full of goodies. Anywho, I did that. Grandma would pick one day during that course of that week to make like all of the Martha Washington balls she was going to need. She would break it down by how many people. Then she'd come up with how many batches she needed to make. She would set out her, like I did everything I wanted to do and had the ingredients. And so like if I want to do Martha Washington balls this week, I'm going to need confection sugar, butter, pecans, paraffin wax, condensed milk, and then semi-sweet morsels. We used to do the baker's chocolate and break off like the little squares. That recipe has gotten lost. And my sister's doing them with just the sweet, semi-sweet morsels, she's not doing the paraffin wax. I have tried to skimp and do it that way, and I've tried to tell her, but anywho, the chocolate does not stick. It needs that paraffin wax, and you don't even really taste it, but it really makes a difference on that chocolate sticking to that candy. But yeah, she'd pick, okay, this week we're doing Martha Washington balls. Next week we're doing Divinity. Next week we're doing bourbon balls. And do it that way. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 things I want to make. I don't have 7 weeks. I should have thought about this way beforehand. Easy things, and I say easy things, bourbon balls and chocolate covered pretzels could actually be done in the same week. Pecan logs are easy. But I would never dare try to do Martha Washington balls and Spritz cookies in the same day. It's just too long to try to do that. But yeah, sit out what you want to make, who all you want to give it to, and I also want one for us for each week of the holidays. So I really need to sit down and figure out how many weeks this is what this is for. Hey Google, how many weeks until Christmas?
According to latest news, Freshers Live, Santa's countdown to Christmas 2021 clock says there are 05 weeks and 40 days left for Christmas Day.
5 weeks. 5 weeks. So yeah, I gotta get a move on. Like I said, oh, pecan logs are easy. That is Bo's mother's recipe. I loved her pecan logs. That like, gotta have it. That's about like my grandmother's Martha Washington candy. But anywho, I want one batch for us for each week. And then like every week I'll set out like a little bit of each thing and have it on the, have it like on the table or in my cake pan, or just have it ready to set out if I'm putting this in the oven. Have it ready in case company comes or we go visiting somebody. Used to our church with Carol, and I am not able to carol this year. I know they didn't last year. I don't know. I don't know if we could pull that off this year or not. I cannot be in charge of anything. I mean, y'all have seen my mind work. Could you see if I was in charge of people? Oh, sweet heavens. But anywho, I'm getting this off. Oh, the reason why I ordered this. I saw, and I cannot remember who it was now off the top of my head to save my life. But she did cranberry orange. Jennifer Brockman. Hey, hon, of A Country Life. She had done up little mini loaves of cranberry orange bread. It looks so good, and I love cranberry orange bread. I got to thinking, I got a bunch of muffin mix down there. I need to make a bunch of muffins for us, so I doubt I'll use those. But I'm going to look up Jennifer's muffin recipe, and I'm sure it can convert. She had converted to loaves. So yeah, this is 18, and that will more than be enough. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I got 14 plus 5 for us. Yeah, 5 for us. It's 14 and 5. 19. Go ahead and say 20. I need to make 20 little loaves. Did I do that right? I got 14 people I want to do. And then one for us for every week up until Christmas. So that's 20. Yeah, that would be right. 14 and 5 would be 19. Right, hon? 14 and 5 would be 19.
Correct.
Okay. And then I'm not doing an odd number, so go ahead and say 20. So I really and truly need 20 loaves. So this plus 2 more loaves. So yeah. All right. Still waiting on my noodles to get ready to go. It will alarm and let me know when I can put my noodles in. Hey, baby girl.
Hey.
We're going to make mega mini loaves.
Okay.
She's shocked too. Ask the question you're thinking.
Why?
To give us Christmas gifts.
Oh.
That's the other question.
Why?
Now, Daddy asked the other question.
Oh.
Am I sure it's going to fit?
You sure it gonna fit?
It won't fit in there this way, but it will fit in there this way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking about doing cranberry orange. And I would love to do banana. See, baby girl even agrees on banana.
You can't go wrong with banana bread.
Exactly. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I have, sorry. We're going to get y'all this way. Y'all need to learn. There you go. All right, I think I got you straight. I put my noodles in, and I'm just going to kind of stir them around. Make sure that they get good and coated. You do not want a hard noodle. So you just kind of make sure to sink them down in there. Make sure they're all covered, at least top-wise. See how they kind of sink? Just take your spoon and kind of sink them on down in there. Just like that. Okay? I'm going to put the lid back on, and we've got about another 50 minutes, and it'll be done. Okay, y'all have got to see this. Remember how runny it looked? Now, once I've added my noodles and let it cook for 30 more minutes, look at that. It ain't runny, is it? I told y'all it would thicken it up. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? So we're going to have this creamy chicken noodle, and then everybody gets a roll apiece. Yeah. So that is going to be supper. Yeah. And it's been wonderful. It's been in the crock pot. It's been doing its thing. Even though I didn't get anything on my list accomplished today, supper is for a win. So until next time, y'all be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing. There won't be nothing. Share, play nice with others. If you need bail money, I got you. Until next time, bye, Hoins.